and gentlemen, welcome into Headkrack After Hours. Is a talented young man who has found an Oscar award since we last talked to him, man. This dude's doing big things, and he's about to show that Wu-Tang is definitely not just for the kids anymore.
Yes.
Make some noise one time for Shameik Moore.
Woo! Wu-Tang! Wu-Tang!
Yo, like, you were really, like, deeply invested into this whole Wu-Tang thing. You even got, like, the half-moon part going.
Word. You know, I can jump into this Shameik Raekwon shit real quick, know what I mean? Word is born, son. Nah, it's different when I have the grills and I'm really in character, but, you know, yeah, it's cool. I spent half the year shooting that in New York, you know, right on Shaolin, Staten Island. You know, I was spending a lot of time, like, talking to Raekwon, just getting in the character, making sure I was playing him appropriately. And, yeah, I'm very excited. I think I might win an award off of this performance.
Yo, wouldn't be the first time, right? I mean, like, yo, when you look at the trajectory of your career, as many dope things as you've gotten to land right on the bullseye.
Right.
I mean, last time we talked, you know, we was chatting about Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. This thing goes off and wins a Oscar for Best Animated Series. And the way you brought the character to life, a lot of people was like, yo, this version is my favorite Spider-Man.
Right.
Did you ever think it was going to go to that level?
Well, that was the only reaction I wanted if I was playing the voice instead of, like, the actual live action character. You know, I was like, okay, the first opportunity to be Miles Morales, the Black Spider-Man, is to be in this movie. And if they're only going to hear my voice, I have to make it memorable, and I have to make it like something special. And it seems that we did that. It was a collective of different artists in different departments, and everybody brought their A game. So
yeah,
you know,
it resonated with so many people, adults and children alike. Like, you know, like my smallest children, they love the movie so much. They'll walk up to me and go, "Hey."
Expect to zap you across the room.
Yeah, like, yo, they love it all the time, man. So big ups to that. So, but let's get into this Wu-Tang thing, man. You know, Spider-Man is a superhero, but for a lot of people in urban culture, especially hip hop, Wu-Tang is like our Avengers. That is our Justice League.
Right.
You know what I mean? So going into it, were you deeply invested? Because I know, like, their music when it was at its peak was a little bit before your time. But were you exposed to it a lot going into it?
Nah, I mean, really, it was something new for me. I would always see the W. I knew the Wu-Tang sign, but I didn't, you know, I couldn't recite anybody's name from Wu-Tang. I couldn't tell you any songs other than Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing that what, you know. And then, yeah, I got to meet RZA, who became like an uncle figure to me, you know, while filming another movie called Cutthroat City. He was the director. And then he hit me up. He was like, you know, I executed that movie. That's not out yet, but you know, that's his own beast. I'm robbing casinos, and you know, it's Hurricane Katrina. See, but we're not talking about that. That's how I met RZA, and then he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I want you to be in this Wu project I got coming out on Hulu." You know, he was like, "Who you want to play?" I told him who I wanted to play. He was like, "Nah, we're gonna give you, you know, Raekwon."
Who did you initially say?
ODB.
That's crazy.
But
they
I don't
actually
look
got
like
his
ODB.
son to play ODB.
No, not his son.
They didn't?
No.
Because I saw the trailer, like the Gotti flashed on real quick. I totally
you
thought
thought they do look super similar, them two, TJ and YDB. But nah, TJ killed that shit. So.
I totally thought you would have been like the genius. Just on face value.
I mean, nah, I'm definitely put me in that fat suit with the grills. It's definitely Shameik Raekwon. No doubt.
So they had to coach you down. You didn't do the method acting, go eat like 9 Phillies a day just to like put on the actual weight?
Nah, I wasn't about to put on that weight, but I definitely put on that fat suit, and it did the effect. It holds its effect, so it's cool.
Yo, I can't wait to dive into the series.
Yeah, it's really something special. I feel like every, you know, Dope was great, and then the Get Down came out, and it might have been even better. And the Get Down was great. And then Spider-Man came out, and that might have been even better. You know what I'm saying? That did $400 million. You know what I'm saying? I think that did better.
Not like no
you know
cap.
What I'm saying?
I've literally enjoyed everything that you've done
so
up
the
to
next
this point. Like, not
step.
Everybody gets to do their dream project back to back to back. I don't know if this was a dream project for you.
It wasn't necessarily my dream project, but iconic roles are the only roles that I take on. You know what I'm saying? Lots of roles are offered. You know what I'm saying? Lots of roles are turned down. I audition for roles sometimes just because it could be iconic, you know. And those roles don't work out. The roles that always work out are the ones like this that are the right ones that, that's written in the stars. You feel me?
Yeah.
RZA came to me with an opportunity, and I'm taking advantage of it.
Like when you look at your IMDb, like nothing's lame there. Like you're not Mugger number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like every time out, it's something pretty lit.
You know what I mean? It's kind of, I'm going for this A-list actor shit. I'm on it right now, and I'm also focused on my music, bringing that to reality, and I want to break that box of, oh, he's an actor and the music can't be that good. And I want to really break it. Like, I want my music to really, no shots. I'm not the type that's going to be like, I'm the king. But my music will place me where I'm supposed to be off of the art itself and the consistency. I've been taking the time these last 2 years or 3 years. I was making music since I was 12. You feel me? I started acting when I was 13. The acting thing obviously took over, you know what I'm saying? But I've been, I had a whole mixtape ready before Dope came out. I didn't really, I didn't really go for it and drop it. I didn't have I didn't have a label behind me. I still don't. But now I have my own financings from the movies I've been doing. So, I started filming for 2 years, right? And I take all of that and I put it in and put in my music out, which is what I did. You feel me? And I'm ready now.
I'm doing with radio. Like, I come to work every day, but, like, I really enjoy doing music, everything else. And I was literally having a conversation earlier about how, like, we as black people like to compartmentalize other people and put them in a box. Like, Damian Lillard, you up on him, right, from the Portland Trailblazers?
No, I'm not.
Yo.
From the basketball player.
Word. He played ball.
Word.
He's dope.
With
like, as
music?
a rapper, like,
what?
Yo, same thing with Amon Shumpert. Everybody knows him as this, pretty decent basketball player, but he's a great artist. And, like, the second that something is off in what everyone knows you for, you wouldn't be missing them free throws if you wasn't in the studio all night.
Word.
But, like, let people do their passions and what they love and allow them to be great and multiple. We miss entertainers.
Man, even with that, like, we're still, like, me, I don't want to, like, as soon as you see it, as soon as you hear it, there should be no more, like, people got to see what it was that, these other artists that you just mentioned did. Whether they take to it or not is its own thing. Me, I haven't presented that yet. You know what I'm saying? No one knows that from me.
Because when you told me about it before, you said you had, like, a couple things that was lurking on SoundCloud.
You know what I'm saying?
Quietly.
But now I'm about to put, like, sauce on it. Now I'm about to, like, do a real push. So anyway, we'll really get to see, like, what the outcome is. I try to stay humble, but I'm very, very confident.
Real quick, I want to give them a taste of what it is you do.
Just me and you.
I'm from Atlanta, by the way.
Me and you. Just me
East Atlanta.
and you.
That's Lithonia.
Me and you. It's time for you to toot up your bumper and not your nose. Whoa. We're in alignment. She dancing alone, no, I'm sliding behind it. Now why would you bite it? Don't be afraid, girl, it's all in the timing. Ride the beat, won't you ride me, oh? I can spot a freak, hide and seek, you can't lie to me, no. I will ice it, ride the beat with you. Look how she, watch how she rock her back. I can spot a freak, hide and seek, you can't lie to me, no. Watch out, she rock her back.
Mega slide. So, yo.
Word.
Bro.
Yeah, man. I'm letting the work speak for itself, man.
Sometimes people, like, come through with music and it's like,
Word.
But, yo, you sound like that's your purpose. That's what you're supposed to be doing, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm setting it up right. I understand perspective. Mm-hmm. I understand perception. I feel like it's in art, which is why I feel like I can tap into, like, these different roles. But I think now it's time for me to showcase and introduce myself as Shameik, so people have an idea of who I am behind these different characters.
Gotcha.
So,
well, I just want you to understand that we support you 1,000 million %.
Hey,
right?
you know,
now, as a guy who's like born and raised in Atlanta like yourself,
right,
just know that door is always open for you. Okay.
Appreciate you, man.
And yo, when you collect your Grammy, because we calling that.
Right.
It seems like the universe and God got you in His favor.
Right.
So when you go collect your Grammy, just remember the journey and take time to think about every step you took getting to where you're going.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Because like some people got to work 1,000,000 times harder than you've worked to get where you are. And I know you're putting in work.
Yeah.
But it's just like there's something special about what's happening.
Right. It's definitely I'm thankful for my blessings, and I'm walking on my path and following my stars, and I'm trying to stay humble and surround myself with good energy. So, I'm from Atlanta, East Atlanta. Shout out to East Atlanta Santa. Nah, I mean,
the gooch. So as you do your travels, man, Wu-Tang Clan, the Wu-Tang Saga, September 4th on Hulu.
Yeah.
Many people are gonna test you and ask you, what is your favorite Raekwon verse? I know they call
champion gear that I rock it, get your boots knocked, then attack you like a pit that locks it down. As I come and freaks the sound, hardcore, but giving you more and more. Like ding, nah, shorty, get you open like 6 packs. Killer bees attack, flipping wet, murder on fat tracks. Alright, I kick it like a night flight. Word life, I get that ass robbed on spite. Check the method from Bedrock, cause I rock your head to bed, just like rocking what? Twin Glocks. Shake the ground on my beats, just break it down. Raw sound. Going to war right now, where you bombing. We usually take all niggas' garments. Save your breath before I vomit.
Yo! And you didn't even go with like one of the ones that like people always like go. Most people go for cream.
Nah,
but yo, you went for
dollar bill, yo.
Yo, yes sir. Yo, Shameik Moore's in the building. Be sure you support this brother. People want to catch you online. Where do they go?
Go to Instagram at Shameik Moore. Go to Twitter at Shameik Moore. Go to that ShameikMoore.com. Get ready for this content. We about to take over.
And Ride the Beat, is it on like social media? I mean, all
Ride the Beat is on all streaming platforms. But the mixtape got the newer version, and it's about to be lit, man. Just tune in. It's on all streaming platforms: iTunes, SoundCloud, everywhere. So get that.
Ride them streams. Shameik Moore right there. Wu-Tang. It's for the kids.